Everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am sorry I didn't get a video up last week. I have a pseudotumor and it's a neurological condition and it causes extreme migraines, makes a regular migraine look like nothing. This is like one of those but on steroids. It's terrible. So yeah, I was down for several days last week, but I'm feeling better. And I did film a bake with me, but it had so much background noise. Logan's friend was over doing laundry and it just you couldn't really hear me. So I refilmed it this weekend and I forgot to film the intro. So the outfit change will be noticeable, but I thought we would do a bake with me. So I made a gluten-free lemon pound cake. The recipe, let's grab a book. The recipe came out of the Gluten-Free on a Shoestring by Nicole Hunn, but I did tweak it because her recipe calls for almond extract and I'm allergic to almonds. So her recipe is not a lemon one, mine is. But the majority of the recipe comes from this cookbook. The ingredient list will pop up in just a minute and you can gather up your ingredients and so yeah, so let's get baking. All right, welcome back to Bake With Me. So today we're making pound cake, lemon pound cake. You need 16 tablespoons of unsalted or salted butter, your choice. It needs to be room temperature, and then you need to cream it, which I've already done. So that's actually 2 sticks of butter. So I've already creamed it, as I said. So to your butter, we need to add the sugar. So I'm using the O organic sugar, and I realize it's backwards. My phone won't let me do the mirror thing, and neither will my editing software. So I apologize for the fact that my stuff is always backwards, but this is the sugar I'm using. You need a cup of it, and you need to add that to your butter. All right. And we're gonna mix these two together real quick. So your mixture should look like that. This is a recipe out of Gluten-Free on a Shoestring by Nicole Hunn. So it's not my recipe, although she uses almond extract and I'm going to use lemon to make it a lemon one because I'm allergic to almonds. All right, the next thing you're going to need is either 4 extra large eggs or 5 large eggs. I'm going to show you a really neat trick. Eggs in stores have to strip the eggs of their membranes. They're required to put on a best by date, you know, used by this date. If you get your eggs from like a farmer's market or direct from your farm, they should still have their membranes, in which case, you know, you don't usually have a date, but these ones you do. So these ones are apparently just past their due date, but that doesn't mean they're bad. So you're going to take an egg. You're going to take a cup of cold water filled halfway up, drop the egg in there. If it sinks to the bottom, your egg is still good. If your egg isn't good, it's going to float to the top. That was my oven. You need to preheat your oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit, by the way. All right, so we're going to dig this egg out. This is a really neat trick to do with kids. They absolutely love to do this. So we're going to test 5 eggs because my eggs are large. So yeah, while you're getting all the ingredients together, if you've got kids, have them do this for you with your eggs. So I test my eggs even if they aren't expired, just to see, because every once in a while I've had a bad egg. And this prevents, you know, your batter from getting a bad egg. Yeah, anytime an egg is bad, it's going to float to the top. And the last egg. See, 5 eggs, still good. And these were supposedly expired April 30th. It's a great cost-effective way if you don't get your eggs eaten before that date to just check them before you toss them, because they might be usable. All right, so to our sugar and our butter mixture, we're going to start adding eggs. We're supposed to add one at a time and slowly mix after each one. So that's what we're going to do. I may speed through this a little bit and skip to the last egg after, in the editing process. But before I do that, how are you guys doing? I really genuinely want to know. So this is what your batter should look like. Runny, gross. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna sanitize my hands real quick after working with eggs. I did manage last week to get up a 3-part vlog series at the beginning of the week. So if you're interested, my blog is linked below in the description box. Alright. So the next thing is to add your extracts. So you need to add vanilla. That's what this is. And then lemon. I keep my measuring spoons in these little reusable breadcrumb containers in my drawer so that they're organized and easy to find. Just a little tip if you're looking for some organizational tips. All right, so you're going to add a 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. So I do want to let you guys know that I did get a video request to do some gluten-free Taco Bell. And I believe we're going to try to do a gluten-free Crunchwrap Supreme video. My son and I are. Not this coming week, but the week after that. So that'll be up in a few weeks. We're also planning on doing a video celebrating Norway's National Day of Celebration. So we're going to be making potato pancakes and a few other Norwegian recipes. And I believe that was on the 19th of May. So we're going to be filming it that day. I don't know if it'll get up that day, but it'll get up the next day or two after that. What I just added, by the way, was 1/2 teaspoon of the lemon. So that's another video coming up. I'll just mix those in. Alright. Now we're done with the wet ingredients. So we're going to switch bowls to just a medium-sized bowl for the dry ingredients. And we're going to do that. So some other things that I have coming up. A video of my artwork. I'm going to be doing some clean with me videos, and I just bought some vegetarian meat, and so I'm going to be doing some recipes with that, and I may be doing some daily blogs or some get ready with me's as well. So to this bowl you want to add 1.25 cups of gluten-free all-purpose flour. I'm using this one, the Cup for Cup. Another couple of brands that are really good are the King Arthur's and Bob's Red Mill. So those are really good ones. If you're using a different brand than those three, you want to check and make sure that your flour has xanthan gum. See, this one does. If it does not, then you're going to need 1/2 teaspoon of xanthan gum to add to this. Right. So the next thing you need is 1/4 cup plus a tablespoon of cornstarch. And that's going to go in there as well. If you use unsalted butter, you can add a teaspoon of salt. If you used salted butter, I don't recommend doing that. I use salted butter, I always do. I don't add salt to anything, but I do use salted butter. All right, so these two things we're gonna whisk together. So my goal when I'm, not down with one of my pseudo-tumor episodes is to get at least one cook with me, bake with me type video up once a week, and then just another video that doesn't pertain to cooking as well up once a week. So those will be the different ones, like my artwork, clean with me, vlogging, that kind of stuff. Just some fun things, Q&As, stuff like that. So if you have questions for me, leave them in the comments, and I will put them, in a Q&A video. It can be anything. So just, yeah. All right, to your liquid mixture that you've got, the butter, sugar, eggs, and all that, you want to add this. And you want to add a little bit of it at a time. So like about 1/4 cup of it at a time. You can measure that out if you feel more comfortable doing that. But I'm just gonna wing it like I always do. And then you're gonna mix after each time you add some flour. Just a heads up, I'm filming the intro and outro to this video tomorrow, so I'm going to be wearing something different than what I have on right now. I'm just trying to get this done, and then I planned on going and getting my roots on my hair done. Not going to do it, I mean I'm going to do it myself at home. As you're mixing, you want to make sure you're going up on the edges of the bowl to get anything that's up there. You can also take a spatula and push it down into the bowl. Both things work. Oop. Come on. There you go. All right. Trying to get all the batter off of there. Kind of lost control for a second. All right. Oh, it smells so lemony. I wish you guys could smell this. I actually had my son's been at his mom, or not his mom's, I'm his mom. He's been at my mom's house, so his grandma, my mom, for the last few days, which has been nice. So I did a deep clean of my kitchen yesterday. I tried to film it, but it did not. My phone did something weird. And then I've just been kind of painting, and by painting I mean artwork, not like painting my walls or anything like that. But yeah, and just relaxing, hanging out with the dog. So you're going to need a loaf pan. I have it greased with organic coconut oil. You do need to grease it. Your loaf pan should be about 9 by 5 inches or a bit smaller. So to this, we're going to add our batter. Again, your oven should be set at 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, oven times vary, of course. This recipe says to put it in the oven for 50 minutes. That's 50, not 15, 50. But I made this, as I said, recently, and I know it takes about an hour in my oven. That said, you should check it after 50 minutes. If you stick a toothpick in the middle and it comes out clean, then it's done. If it's not clean, if it's got batter on it, then it's not done. If it's just a little, I hate this word, I know most people hate this word, moist, that's okay, as long as it's not raw batter on there. There's going to be some moisture from the butter. But I will show you what it looks like when it's done, of course. Whoop. Kind of made a mess. Sorry for that noise. I don't know. My neighbors are doing something. I'm not sure what. I was trying to take advantage of the quiet to film, and I think they're playing with their dog. They have a little, he's not so little, a husky, a puppy. So that noise was probably them throwing their ball, or the dog's ball. All right, so you're going to want to take this. Now with all gluten-free baking, you want to get any air bubbles out. That's really important. So to do that, this can be really loud, FYI. You might want to turn the volume down, but here we go. So you want to do that at least 3 to 4 times. Just that. That gets some of the air bubbles out. It's really important in gluten-free baking. Now, don't be discouraged if you try this and it doesn't work out. Gluten-free baking is a skill. It is not easy. It is something that you can acquire over time. But believe me, you will probably make some mistakes. That's okay. Just keep trying. So, this is going to go in our oven. Right here. Just right in the center. There we go. Alexa, can you set a timer for 50 minutes?
50 minutes, starting now.
Thank you.
Of course, Angie.
See how nice she
Enjoy
is?
your evening.
That is so nice. I love that. All right, I'm going to clean up. I'm going to go color my roots and hopefully get that done before the timer goes off. And I will see you back here in approximately 50 to 60 minutes to show you what it looks like. See you in a little bit, friends. Alexa, turn off the timer. Thank you for your help.
Of course.
Alright. Hi guys. And we are done, yes. Almost certain. But once again, let's not burn myself. We're gonna check it. Like my joggers? Aren't they cute? They're so comfortable. I have a pink pair too. It's just butter gathered at the top. Yeah, it's coming. It's fine. Alright. We're going to pull this from the oven. Alright guys, that's what it looks like. All right, so that's our gluten-free lemon pound cake. I hope you enjoyed this bake with me. And I forgot to film the outro, obviously, so that's why I'm in this outfit again. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. As I said in the video, I did get a request. I'm going to be working on that. I'm going to be working on a Norwegian Celebration Day video. My artwork video should be coming up later this week or over the weekend. I'm planning on filming a get ready with me in the next several days. So I have a lot of stuff coming up. So as long as I don't get another one of my pseudotumor migraines, I should be back on track. Again, I apologize for not getting a video up last week. But yeah, please subscribe. Hit that little bell notification so that you can be notified every time I upload a video. Make sure you like it, comment, all that good stuff. And let me know if there is anything you'd like to see from me, any recipes that you're interested in me doing. And I really appreciate everybody's support. And thank you for your patience with me and understanding. And I will see you soon. Love everybody. Bye.